Right, here we're going to try and solve these quadratics. I'm going to try and do them all by factorising where possible to start off with, because it's good to practice your factorisation. So the first one we're going to start off with is part A, which is x squared minus x minus 72 equals 0. Now we've got to look at minus 72. What are the factors of minus 72? And we're going to look for numbers which add to give us minus 1. So let's think of it. 8, they're going to be numbers close together, aren't they? 10 times 8 is 80, so 9 times 8 is 72. So 9 and 8 looks the most sensible option. And if we get minus 9 times plus 8, we get minus 72. And you add them together, you get minus 1. So this factorised form of this is x minus 9, x plus 8 equals 0. Now, if x minus 9 times x plus 8 equals 0, then one of these two things must equal 0, because you can only get 0 when timesing two things together. Effectively, we have got this here times by this. So either this is 0 or this is 0. So let's say either x minus 9 equals 0 or x plus 8 equals 0. And this implies that x equals 9, and this one implies that x equals minus 8. So therefore x equals 9 or minus 8. And you can always check by putting them back in that it works. Part B. So I've got 2x squared plus 7x equals 0. Now, first thing always to check, actually, I didn't do it back here because I could see it was obvious. If there's a common factor, there was no common factor. There's no x's in here, and there are no numbers here, so there's nothing that's going to be common across. But we do have x's in both bits. Straight away, we can take out a factor of x. So x goes into this and leaves us just 2x. 2x times by x gives us 2x squared, plus 7 times by x, so x times by 7 will give us this term, so we need 7 times by x to give us a 7x there. So either, it's great writing of either, x equals 0 or 2x plus 7 must equal 0, using the ideas we just used in the last expression. So we don't need to do any more of this, and from here we can see that 2x must equal minus 7, so x must equal minus 7 over 2. So our final answer, x will equal 0 or minus 7 over 2. Now, last question. It's going to be a bit trickier to do this one, the factorise this. C 10x squared minus 9x minus 9 equals 0. Why is this trickier to do by factorising the others? Well, you've got a lot of factors. You've got factors of 10, 1, 10, 2, 5, 9, 1 and 9, 3 and 3, and you've got to try and combine all these to get minus 9 lots of x. So let's just write out a few. Well, that's not a very big number. And if we use 1 and 10 and 1 and 9, then that might work. Let's put 10 and 1 and 1 and 9 just right here. Well, 9 times 10 and 1 times 1 will give you 90 and 1. Well, you can't combine those to get 9. But say you did 9 times 1 and 10 times 1. Well, there's a difference of 1. That won't really help. And you add them together, you get 19. So that's not going to work. So let's try 2 and 5 for 10. I'm actually going to just jump a bit and try 3 and 3. Now 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 5 is 15. Now those differ by 9. Fortunately, you've got a minus here. And we want a minus 9, so we need to get a minus. So if we did minus 3 times 5 is minus 15, and 3 times 2, 6, we would get minus 9 when we combined them. So let's just see how that works. So what I'm saying is, I'm going to write minus 3 here. I'm going to write plus 3 here. Remember, I need to combine the minus 3 with the 5. So I'm going to put the 5x over here. And I'm going to put the 2x over here. Now, if you can't factorise as quickly as that and see it, then you should spend no more than 10, unless it says factorise and use factorisation to solve it, then use the quadratic formula. Just jump straight into the quadratic formula and put it in. Don't waste time trying to find factors because it might not even be there. So just check this works. 2x times 5x gives me 10x squared. Minus 3x times minus 3 times 5x gives me minus 15x. Let me just write that down there, minus 15x. So we've got, in case you can't remember, 2x times 3 gives us another plus 6x. Those will combine to give us the minus 9x. Good. Minus 3 times plus 3 gives us minus 9. So that's all well and good. So either 2x minus 3 equals 0 or 5x plus 3 equals 0. And from here we can see 2x equals 3, and therefore x equals 3 over 2. And we've got from here, we've got 5x equals minus 3, so x will equal minus 3 over 5. So final answer, x equals 3 over 2 or minus 3 over 5.